I'll wait for some people to get in the room. So what I have to say is important. And I'll wait for some people to get inside. What's up, COG? What's going on, my brother? Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you in here. Gotta talk about some things that are of concern to me, some issues. Wait for a few more people to come in the room. So it looks like, okay, it says I got 3 people watching. Hey Ty, how you doing? Queen, glad to see you. First time here. Glad you're here. I'll wait for a few more people to come in here, and then I'll get on into what it is I want to talk about. I'm not going to be on long tonight, but it's just something I need to get off my chest. I really got to talk about this, and I've been putting it on. Where am I at, Conscious? I'm over here just walking around here in Hollywood. Just walking down the strip, Hollywood Boulevard. All right, look like I got a few people in here. All right, so let's just get into it. So as you can see from the title, we're in a state of emergency. The reason why I put that is because I wanted to talk about the status of us as the black community here in the nation. I've been paying attention to a lot of what's been happening. There have been a lot of more recently blatant racist events happening. One in particular that stands out to me is the murder of Pamela Turner in Baytown, Texas, by a police officer there. Now, the last I heard, this officer is still on the force. It doesn't seem like he's been reprimanded. The woman he shot, Pamela Turner, she's said to have had some mental issues. She was actually on her way home. I think she was walking with her dog, and this officer was harassing her. And it was reported that he has been harassing people before. And they also reported that the particular woman has had police and authorities called on her before because of her issues. But nevertheless, so the police officer shoots her in the face after a struggle ensues, of course. She was struggling with him. She said she was pregnant. Of course, that didn't stop the officer from unloading in her. But whether she's had a record or whether she's had issues in the past, there's still no justification of why she's no longer here with us. And I just wanted to ask this question, but what is it going to take for us as a people? Hey Silks, how you doing? What is it going to take for us as a people to get it together? Yeah, Ty, right in her face. I mean, what is it going to take for us as a people to come together and stop with all this infighting over stuff that really has no bearing, over stuff that is not really important? What is it going to take for us to stop with all the nonsense and the petty bickering and realize that all we got is us, that we really don't have any friends in the society? I mean, this shouldn't be happening. And it's just so many other events, so many other things that's going on that's happening. And yet, you still got some of us out here, and particularly us here on YouTube, that just go in on each other, whether it's a gender war, whether it's over something that bottom line is really unimportant stuff. And quite frankly, I mean, I'm just getting tired of it. I mean, we literally have an entire society that has a vested interest in our non-existence. They literally want to make us extinct. They want to wipe us off the face of the earth. Now, we are the original people on this earth, but you got those that are in power. You have these elites that want to see us gone. There's a lot of sinister stuff going on that's at hand, a lot of evil going on that we better wake up to. But so many of us are in this zone, this in a perpetual daze that we're just living where everything is all right and things are just what's up, Cap, and make them. But some of us are just in this perpetual, like I said, this perpetual daze that, oh, well, that's them, this is us. You have those among us that we call coons that think that they have some kind of past, that they are a part of the mainstream society. Don't realize that this is a dominant society. Once they get through with you, once they get through, once you're no longer of any use to them, they're going to find a way to get rid of you as well. Just as Steve Harvey, just as Lee Daniels, ask Omarosa and Sheriff Clark, ask them what happened. I'm sure they'll tell you. Because see, they once thought that they had some kind of free white, that they could just be a part and do everything that the mainstream society does. They realize, no, the rules don't apply to them. You know, we have this, hey, Queen Bianca, how you doing? Hey, y'all, support Queen Bianca Brooks. This is a really sweet sister. She's got a lot of good content. And matter of fact, everyone get to know each other, talk to each other. I don't mind. But anyway, we have some of those who think that we just have it all together. Well, there's I wanted to say that there's a line in the Pledge of Allegiance that says, with liberty and justice for all. That is a very hypocritical statement, because there's nothing, the laws of this land have not been very liberal or just with us at all, and they still aren't. And then that's just what that is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to backpedal. I'm not going to sit there and give you ear-tickling little speeches and messages. I'm going to tell you like it is. Now, is America like a lot of other nations? No, I admit that. There's a lot of other countries that's probably maybe worse than us. But still, for us to be called the land of the free and the home of the brave, black people are still not free. And I'm talking about mentally. You still have these laws that are unjust. They're not fair. They're not fair all the way around. They're not. They're very biased. They're very prejudiced, and it's not just us that's being attacked. It's our women and children, not just black men, but black women and black children are now being targeted. So my message is just to us, the black community. Why can't we just have some like town hall style meetings or some kind of recourse to come together and talk about these? Where are the people that teach self-defense or any kind of classes? I mean, I got brothers like Cap PY2 here. He has stuff like that. He teaches survival training. Check that brother out. We got, where are the rest of them? I mean, it's like we can teach our children how to twerk and how to do all these. I'm not going to say that they're detrimental behaviors, but they're not exactly resourceful either. We could teach them anything else, but we don't teach them how to deal with a racist society that has a vested interest in your demise. We don't teach them how to defend themselves, how to talk to people. We don't teach them that. Exactly, Queen Bianca. You got these people, police officers that are sworn to protect the law, they say to serve and protect, that are out murdering unarmed civilians, and they're getting off. They don't even get a real punishment. They get a paid vacation, maybe a leave or something like that. in a fake ass investigation, but they don't get any kind of real punishment. And yet you got some of us on here, hey Lex, everyone go support 7 Lex Ferry. We still got people on here, on here that are just caping for these people. Now, yeah, I hear people gonna probably say love is love. I get that. Well, if love is love, why is it that your spouse that's from a different race is always constantly being targeted? If you feel that way about love being love, then since you love your spouse so much, then you should want to do something that'll get these laws changed that are disenfranchising your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend. So I wonder, do they really mean that love is love? And just give everyone an idea where I am. I'm just out, just decided to just get out and about and just walk around and just get some stuff off my mind and all that. And so sometimes it's good to just get out. This is over here, the Hollywood and Highland Center. Anyway, I don't want to give everyone a tour, so to speak, but I just wanted to just talk about these issues. I've been putting this off for a minute, but I definitely want to get this out there. And it's hard to stop talking about stuff, especially when it keeps happening. I mean, I would love to stop talking about these things. Like I said before, I don't necessarily like to talk about them, but yet it's still going on. Now, I'm also a man of prayer too. I do believe in praying. I do. But I'm not going to be one of these types of Christians that's going to just sit up there and pray and not do anything about it or not speak on issues. When it comes to certain issues like this, you already know I'm going to sound off about them because I don't like what's going on, and I don't like how our people are constantly being attacked and destroyed in these streets. Exactly, Key Watts. It's convenient. It's like when they can benefit from it, when there's something in it from them, then love is love. But when it comes to keeping one of us alive or keeping one of us from justly being punished, that goes out the window. And it's very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. And at the same time, hey, what's up, Kendrick? Exactly. And at the same time, dang, I forgot what I wanted to say. I'm sure it'll come back to me. But I'm not going to be one of these types of people that just, well, I'll pray for you and be sitting on the sidelines. And you know what? When it comes to these officers, okay, I'm not telling folks to go out there and just be reckless and commit anarchy and stuff like this. There's a way to bring the powers that be to a standstill and give them our undivided attention without being unlawful. There's boycotts. There's all kinds of ways we can do it. All kinds of ways. When you start hitting people in their pocketbook, they start to take notice. If you decide not to buy something, for one thing, as a people, one thing we definitely need to do is just get on code and come together. That is like one of the simplest things we can do. Coming together, getting on code, start supporting one another. And when I say support one another, I'm not necessarily saying stop supporting them. I realize that it's more things that they have in society that we do. Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, if you see a black dance or something, support it. Hey, if you spend a dollar or something like that, fine, okay? You still supported someone. You still supported a black business. It's a lot of, I mean, it might be some black businesses that may not necessarily have something that I need, but I'm sure they got something that I do need. Heck, I mean, buy a toothbrush or something like that. I mean, I'm just giving some ideas out there. Because see, a lot of us, the thing with a lot of us, they are, sometimes some stuff just don't need to be overthought. A lot of us overthink things sometimes. And then also another thing that a lot of us do, we like to give excuses and stuff on why something is not. But yet, you give that mainstream person the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to one of us, yeah, I realize people are grown and can do what they want to do. They don't have to do nothing they don't want to do. But sometimes people just really make me sick. I love us a lot. I love us to death. But a lot of things that we do just really irks me. Just gets on my last nerves. I mean, okay, like, take for how to properly shoot. Oh, you're teaching those kids how to be violent. But yet, you see this mainstream society, they teach their kids all the time from the early age of, say, 5 years old. That means at least 10 years old, these kids know how to clean it and everything else. While we're teaching our kids the latest lyrics to the latest Cardi B song, they're teaching their children how to have stuff. They're teaching their children how to run enterprises and things like that. And yet some of us talk about we run a block. No, you don't run the block. You just exist on that block because the society or the city government of that block allows you to live there. But I guarantee if they wanted to gentrify that neighborhood, if they wanted to build a freeway through that neighborhood, guess what? You're going to be gone from it. That's why I don't understand why some of these brothers out here like to put tattoos and stuff on their body saying, I'm from this block, I'm from this neighborhood, I'm from that neighborhood. Well, if they decide to build, like I said, a freeway through your neighborhood that you claim so much, guess what? You're going to have to change your tattoos because your neighborhood no longer belongs to you. I mean, it is time out. I mean, what is it going to take for us to get together? I mean, I said this earlier, though, before, is that the heat really going to have to be turned up on us because sooner or later, we're going to get to the point where we have no choice but to stick together. It's going to happen. But, I mean, it's going to happen, but at what cost? I mean, we got so much vested interest in all this other stuff. Going to the club, getting turned out, getting turned up, getting this, getting that. I gotta have these shoes. I gotta have this. I mean, once again, y'all, don't get me wrong. I don't have no problem with us having nice things. Hell, I think we look good in a lot of these things. I don't have no problem with that. But at the same time, let's get our priorities in order. Let's get our business in order. And I'm not saying nothing to no one that I wouldn't do myself. I want to have nice stuff too. But at the same time, I realize that as a people, we're being slaughtered. We're being done all kinds of wrong. And yet no one's even speaking out on our behalf. We still got brothers out here and it needs to stop. It really needs to stop. I get tired of sisters feeling like they're protected because some of these men out here want to sit up there and cape for Becky's and talk about, well, she shouldn't have been out there and stuff like that. How you know she shouldn't have been out there? Maybe she was in a position to where she had no choice but to be out there. We don't know that. But see, this is where all the excuses and things come in. Oh yeah, I'm sounding out today. I'm talking about a whole lot of stuff, and I'm bringing up a whole lot of things that I don't like. And another thing too that we do a lot, that we always air each other out in public. Other groups of people, if they have issues with one another, they handle it behind the scenes. they go behind closed doors. We don't do that. Because it's like we always want to get an open show for everyone else. We always are so quick to want to let everyone else know what we're doing, let them know that we're part of the team, and yet they've made it abundantly clear that you are not one of them. They don't want you on the team. They barely even want you alive. But yet, some of us don't seem to get that message. I'll say this again, like I said before. There's nothing wrong with having friends from other groups. Hell, I got friends from other races too. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't at the same time, don't belittle and degrade your own people for the benefit of having those friends. If you gotta do that just to have friends, chances are they weren't your friends to begin with. Because, in case you didn't know, even they don't like a sellout. They don't even like someone that's gonna go against their own. Think about it. If they know that you would go against your own just to be with one of them, guess what? They already know, well, if he betrayed his own, what you think he gonna do to us? See? You see where I'm going with this? I mean, it's really a really bad situation, and you can't blame no one but yourself. I mean, it's really no one to blame. As I've stated before, it is nothing wrong with having friends from different groups. Because the truth be told, on this platform that we call YouTube, we're going to have different people come to our channels and listen to us. I already have it. Okay? Good. I mean, what's going on? The truth? Thank you for coming through. Now that I got that out there, I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. I hope everyone's enjoying the weekend. As you know, we got this holiday coming up, Memorial Day. Some of us are going to celebrate it. I don't have no problem with that. But that's at the same time, let's remember our sacrifices, and let's remember what's going on with us too. I mean, for those, if I'm out here that's going to go out there and all that, all I can say is just whatever you do, enjoy yourself, have fun, and be safe. Oh, I seem like I'm trying to walk away from the noise. It seems like it's following me around. Man. Anyway. But, that's just what it's all about. I mean, but yeah, as the title states, we are in a state of emergency in the black community. And yeah, it looks like there's no hope, but you know what? I believe there is hope for us. Because I believe that we may something could come through. If you've been watching, if you watch basketball, if you watch the playoffs, the team, one of the opposing teams, sometimes the team wins at the buzzer. And even though they barely made it by the skin of their teeth, as soon as right at the buzzer, he made the basket and won. I think that might just happen with us as a people. I'm hoping that won't happen, but because I wish that some of us would get it together and decide we're gonna come together and handle this. But you know, some of our people just can't get their shit together no matter what. Cap says there's one simple, understandable solution is by checking out the Shift Mayo channels while preparing for the worst. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you got all kinds of channels out there. Go out there and educate yourself. Because see, sometimes you got some of us that take this racism thing to a whole nother level and just make excuses. Okay, if you're just a lazy ass person, okay, you just a lazy ass person. I mean, racism to make you lazy. I guarantee we live in a racist society, but guess what? I'm still determined to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to follow the things I want to follow. I'm going to have what I want to have, and guess what? This society is going to still be a racist society. I said this earlier before too. Some people have a misconception about when you leave the neighborhood. Exactly, Key Watts, too individualistic. We don't have the principle of Kwanzaa, corporate economics, Kuchichagalia. I believe that's what it is. But some of us just have this mentality that, well, if you're in a community, you leave the community, you're a sellout. No, it makes sense that if you live in a community and say you make it to a certain financial plateau, it makes sense for you to get out of that community. It does, because you will now you'll be looked at differently. We have not heard from him, no videos. He is not answering anyone's calls. I just don't know or understand. Hey, Flavor Genuine, what's going on? Let's see what Silks. Oh, yeah, I hope JT's doing well. Definitely keep me posted. I just want to see the best for our people. I want us to do better. I love us, like I said. I love us to death. Yeah. I went up there and read it, Silks. I didn't know that he wasn't doing anything, but definitely keep me posted. See, it's too much going on out here for us to not be concerned. We gotta come together more than anything. Check up on one another. Make sure everyone is okay. I mean, yeah, I understand, like I said, that we don't all like one another. Okay, fine. Don't like one another. But let's still look out for one another, because other groups, I guarantee every individual person in their group don't like each other, but they make sure that they're all right. What up, Money Boy Films? Okay, appreciate it, Money Boy. Good, I'm glad he all right. That's what I love to hear. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That just made my day. You just lifted my spirits, there, Money Boy. Something simple like a phone call. Yeah, I know we're inundated with all this technology where people can text each other and LOL and SMH and all that stuff. I get that. But you know what? Even with all this technology, nothing really replaces just a good old human bond. Sometimes it's good to just pick up the phone and call and say, "Hey man, I was concerned about you. I hope you're doing all right. Just want you to know, man, I love you," or something like that. "Hey sister, you doing okay? Okay, sister, I want you to know I love you. You've been on my mind." What something like that. Something real simple. But I think, like I said, I really do believe we're gonna get it together. I really do believe we're gonna get it together. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be at the buzzer, and it's gonna be all right. I mean, it's just too many things out here that's against us to where we don't need to be constantly being on each other's bad sides and just trying to just not hurt one another. But what's everyone gonna get into today? I hope everyone's and having a good weekend and all that. Yeah, I hope everyone's gonna do something positive. Like I said, I'm just out and about, just walking around, just chilling and relaxing. I'm not gonna get into nothing major. I'm just sometimes I like to get out and just just walk around. Sometimes I see some stuff because staying home is not really a bad idea. It's not a bad thing to do. Sometimes it's good to just stay home. But at the same time, it's good to just get out. Yeah, and Cap, man, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way, bro. I hope things will get better for you. But I can understand how you feel. But I'll definitely hope things get better for you. Matter of fact, I'll give you a ring too, let you know what's up. There's too much going on out here for all sorts of other business that's out here. That's not necessarily in our best interest. But yeah, I mean, here I am just walking around Hollywood and Highland Center. You got all kinds of shops here. People just out and about. And this right here, this area, this is like the heart of Hollywood I'm in right here. Oh, okay, YouTube. Oh, all right. Well, welcome to the channel. You're from LA. Oh, welcome. I've been living here for 6 years. Like I said before, I've stated that I moved out here 6 years ago. All right, Money Boy Films, cool. I don't regret the decision to move out here. I came out here to pursue my dreams, and I don't regret it, not one bit. And I have every intention of doing it. So whatever. Jeez, man, they gotta stand right next to me with all that noise. Anyway, yeah, everyone, go put your best foot forward and do everything you need to do. I appreciate that, Ty. Everybody, put your best foot forward. Go for what you know. Go hard or go home. And if you invest more invest as much in yourself as you do with other things, you'll be all right. But this is important to me. We really have to get it together as a people. Flavor says, I've always dreamed about visiting the state of California, especially the Los Angeles, San Diego metro area. Shoot, come on out, Flavor. Come on out. Come on out. Everything is not. There's plenty to get into. I mean, both negative and positive. Obviously, I'm talking about the positive stuff because I'm a positive brother. But it's all about getting in where you're fitting in. You gotta just gotta love what it is you want to do. And I'm gonna say this too. I want to make this abundantly clear to everyone, and listen to me very closely. But love for your people is not hate for everyone else. When I say love black people, that doesn't mean hate white people or hate other people. Truth be told, is that we don't have enough love for each other. We love everyone else a little bit too much. No, we don't have enough love for each other at all. We got so much vitriol toward one another, and it's all from years and years and decades of what's known as divide and conquer. So much self-hate within us, where we just hate anyone, anything that looks like us, and that shouldn't be. We're not really a hateful people. Black love sure does hit nerves, and white supremacists, it sure does. It most certainly does. Anytime when we even remotely talk about something positive that's uplifting our community, it really raises flags with them. I mean, as long as we're talking about shooting one another, and as long as black men are talking about hating black women and black women hating black men, oh, they feel fine. They real good with that. But the minute we talk about uplifting the community, anytime when we don't talk about them, they start getting real paranoid. YouTube says it shouldn't take years to make it in Hollywood. Have friends that made it in Hollywood. Within 2 weeks, a family friend was in Boys in the Hood. He passed away in 1994 after a car race. He was shot. Oh, you must be talking about Daryl Goldberg. Yeah, I know who that cat is. Yeah, he played Dooley in the movie. He played one of Doughboy's friends. That was your friend, huh? My condolences. Yeah, I know the cat you're talking about. The point I'm trying to make, though, is that we love everyone else too much. We don't love each other enough. No, YouTube, actually, I haven't. I mean, I've done a few things out here. I've worked on a few sets, but I haven't had any, like, direct contact with any kind of celebrities. I mean, I'm sure if that moment happens, I would be grateful. But at the same time, I'm going to still do what it is I came out here to do. If they decide to help me, fine. If they don't, that's fine also. Hey, Marcy Lee. Welcome. The point is, though, it's just too much. It's too many things out here to do. It's too much to make happen. There's no excuses. You can make it. You can really make it happen. And you're actually at the point you don't necessarily need a celebrity to help you. You can make stuff happen, and technology is here to help us do that. I mean, think about it. We use this technology to do World Star and stuff like that. Okay, what if we use the technology that's available to us to make our own things happen? What if we could do it? We did it to make something positive. Yes, that's him. He was very close to my family. He used to come to my aunt's house a lot in Covina, California. He was my cousin's best friend and roommate then. Yeah, once again, man, I'm sorry for your loss, brother, and my condolences. That is tragic about him. I read about that too. I think he was killed over there in San Bernardino or something like that. I mean, we gotta stop this, y'all. I mean, and it's not just like I said, it's not just the white supremacists doing it, but it's a whole lot of us out here too that's taking our own lives, and I'm getting on them also. Exactly, Key Watts. You can make things happen in the right places, and you know what? I mean, you can make things happen if you have the determination. If you have it in your mind, you're gonna make something happen. If you can make things happen. Yeah, Silks, it is sad. For those of you who don't know who they're talking about, if you saw the movie Boys in the Hood, he was the guy that had the pacifier in his mouth the whole time. He was Doughboy's friend. But And speaking of Boys in the Hood, I had a chance to, an opportunity to meet the legendary and the late great John Singleton, and I had a chance to talk with him before he passed away. And you know, when he was one of my inspirations on making films and stuff. I mean, he was a young black man who decided he's gonna make a movie, but it's not gonna be a Hollywood movie, but it's gonna be a movie about what's it like growing up as a black man in the black community. The community he just happened to be from was South Central Los Angeles, but still, he decided to make it his way. Yeah, I'm checking out this old school down here. I mean, he decided he's gonna make it his way and not let no one tell him how he's gonna make it. Hello there, Cray, yummy weirdo queso. Welcome. So as everyone should already know here, I run a peaceful stream. I don't tolerate all the vitriol. These youngsters must be going to prom or something. Maybe going to prom the old school, nice. But yeah, I tolerate a positive stream. I only come out here, expect positive vibes. If you got any beefs or any other agenda war stuff, I appreciate it if you didn't bring it here. To the trolls, if there are any trolls in the chat, welcome to you as well. You're welcome to sit and listen. You could learn something, but just don't start any diversion or any division, because you will be dealt with. But other than that, I'm just here to just talk with everyone and learn from everybody, and I hope everyone can learn from me. Sometimes I get self-conscious about the delivery I make. I hope I don't like to bore everyone when I get on live, but at the same time I feel like I got something I can share with people, and man, that old school is clean. So yeah. So like I said, some of us out here probably will celebrate the holiday, Memorial Day. Whatever you do, just enjoy yourself. Have fun. Any thoughts on Robert Smith paying student loan debts for black male Morehouse College graduates? I give him his due despite backlash he's facing in regards to the choice of a woman. You know, I heard big pieces of that. Yeah, my hat is off to that brother, and I salute him. I don't know what kind of woman he had a choice, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. But yeah, I definitely, my hat is definitely off to him. So I hope you make it in Hollywood. Someone famous and big time will sign you one day. It's about connections in Hollywood, who you're related to and or know. You do have talent. Sir, I've seen your Skid Row video post. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because that's what it's all about. You know, so many of us, we don't like to even share even so much as information. It's like we have such a disdain for one another, and that's something that it was learned. There's something that needs to be unlearned. Oh, his wife is not black. Well, you know, I mean, that really shouldn't invalidate what he's doing, but I get what everyone is saying. It would probably make what he's doing a little bit more believable if if his spouse was what he was. I do get it. What's up, Crazy Nine? How you doing? Welcome. Exactly, Flavored. It's his decision. He has to live with that decision. And I hope he gets what he's looking for in life. But yeah. We all have to live with the decisions that we make. We all have to live with the choices that we make. We have to all be responsible for us, because at the end of the day, all you have is you by yourself. And that's why that expression exists, that I can do bad all by myself. That makes a lot, and that makes a lot of sense. You don't need no one to be with you to do bad. It's true, you can do bad all by yourself. Now, one thing about being out here on the boulevard, you see so many people pretty much just doing what I came out here to do. They're getting their hustle on, whether they be the street performers or folks in cosplay. So many people come out here just to hustle. One thing I will say about being out here, this place will teach you what a hustle truly is. And if you don't hustle, you'll get run right over. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. I'm getting a little bit closer to the boulevard. I'm sure everyone hears what's going on. I guess I'm taking everyone on the tour again. I've done this so many times before. I guess one more time won't hurt. Hold on. Hope everyone can still hear me. It's about to get a little bit loud.
De la U, ya sabía que eran de la U, ya sabía que eran de México, paisanos míos. Ahí, hermano. Chichi.
But yeah, everyone, this is basically what people out here do. This is it's a hustle place. It's a hustle city. This is it. I mean, you gotta have that dogged determination in you to decide is what you want to do. El Capitan, that's where Jimmy Kimmel has his show. Dolby is where the Academy Awards are every year. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've been out here. I mean, I've come to this place several times, and it's like every time when I come out here, it's always, I learn something new. It's always something different. No two experiences are exactly the same. You always got. It's always something to learn out here. It's always something to do. You know, because at the end of the day, you really are responsible for your success. You're responsible for what it is you want to do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying. When you stop trying, you pretty much stop existing. So, You know, there's different ways that people hustle out here. There's just different things that people do. You know, right here, this is a perfect example to let you know that there are no excuses for everything. Whatever you decide to do, you can do it. Because you really are responsible for your own success. Sorry about that, but yeah. The main thing I definitely just wanted to talk about is us learning to stick together, because we really do already got to get self-love. We got to restore the love for our community, the love for ourselves, and that's just what that is. No one's going to do it for us. We have to do that on our own. And I want everyone to, if anything, I want people to take this from it, that whatever you decide to do it to the fullest. Do it to your best ability. Whatever you do, though, just do it. You know, like Nike used to say, just do it. That's what that is. Just do it. I mean, what's going on? Just sharing with the family here that we have to stick together. I'm just letting them know that, like I was saying earlier when we were all together, that there is a okay. Don't start buffing no more, all right? I'm about to wrap this up soon, though, anyway. But, yeah, anyway, like I was saying, Life Machine Power, go support that brother. He's got something called the Universal Sector. We all supporting him. Universal Sector is where we just help each other be the best that we can be. And, you know, I'm for all that. You know, we're about positivity. Ain't about all the drama. Ain't about all the nonsense. And yeah, it's a lot of people coming out for prom. It's that time of year. And thank you so much, Silks. I appreciate that. Once again, y'all, we can do this. Like I said, all we got is us. You know, we definitely bring back the love for one another. Bring back the love. If you look out here, people are out here just enjoying life. This is what life should be all about. People just walking around, enjoying each other. Could be out here just getting into something positive. I mean, when you come out, anytime when I come out here and see these street performers, people out here just whatever, cosplay, dressing up as superheroes or whatever, doing that thing, to let you know that it's plenty to buy. Sounds like somebody definitely needs to get their system in. Sorry about that. But yeah. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. We're going and enjoy the rest of my evening. I want everyone to enjoy the rest of their evening. And once again, I can't say this enough, but whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Do it to the full. Don't let no one stop you. Always keep hope alive. Love, I definitely believe that. Keep God first. Keep the Creator going. Keep Him first. Because if it wasn't for Him, I almost watched the tour bus run into a cab. There's a lot of people out here on prom. A lot of people out here. A lot of folks were graduating and stuff like that. That is what it's all about. Everyone enjoying life. Everyone making the best of what they can in life. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, my thing is this. I welcome everyone to come out here, pursue what it is you want to pursue. Well, no more excuses. I'm about to. What's up, brother, the Nubian? Man, you called me at the tail end, my brother. You can catch the replay. It's going to be up. And, you know, as always, I like to encourage everybody. I like to passion. Sorry about the noise. I hope y'all can all hear me still. As you can see, I'm in the heart of Hollywood. Where everybody's doing their thing, and let me see. Stand over here and get out of the way. Do what you do. So I love you all. I thank you all for coming here to catch me and check me out. And just remember this, we gonna all make it. All we got is us. We gonna all make it. So with that said, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Be blessed. Be safe. Love you all.